Hey, my name's Trish. Today I'm going to ask a question about the sighting of Sebastian Rogers and if that is really him. So as you can see on the screen, orders are now open for this deck that I'll be using, which is my investigation deck. Also my purple deck is on the website as well. But getting back to this, I don't want to waste any time here. I'm going to ask the cards whether the image scene or the video scene of Sebastian Rogers is really him. Now, when I first saw that, I went straight to my cards and I asked, and I will tell you what I got with that, just in case the cards come out again. So, of Sebastian Rogers, he was seen at the visitor center at Grandfather Mountain, North Carolina. So that's the photo in question that I'm going to ask about. Now, first of all, I'm going to tap in and see if I have a connection. Okay, so this is my Sebastian card. So this is saying that Sebastian, I'm reading on the right case. So I'm connected to Sebastian. So now what they are telling me, or what I'm hearing here, is that I need to don't hold back. So apart from the question that I'm going to ask, whether that sighting is him, I also need to look into checking the timing, issues around the timing. So whether it was maybe like the day before they've said that he went missing, so we need to look into that, or whether it was like the in the afternoon or something. There's something going on with the timing, and they said don't hold back, I need to ask those questions. Now here it's saying that something staged, framed or set up, so I need to find out what has been framed, staged or set up in this particular case. Something also around waterway, hole, drain. So this is drainage or waterway, if I'm holding up the right way to you. Drainage or waterway. So let's get into the reading and we'll see what we come up with here. Okay, the first question. The image taken at North Carolina that looks like Sebastian Rogers, is that really Sebastian Rogers? You cannot get a clear enough picture. It's not clear enough. The picture itself, the image is not clear enough to determine. Now, when I did this reading and I went straight to my cards as soon as I saw this video, it's a rumor. It's a rumor. This card says rumor. I got that it was a mask, so it's not the true face. It's not his true face, being the mask card that came out. And I also got the deception card, so don't be deceived is also the other card that I got. But here it's saying the image is not clear enough to make that that leap that it is him, and it's saying it's just rumors. Around to that is that more information is coming in, will be coming in, maybe reward for effort, or there's going to be some kind of reward coming in for all the effort that's been put into this case, so maybe we're going to get an outcome, a bit of good luck coming and a favorable outcome. They're really good cards, so I feel like there's going to be more information coming out around Sebastian. There's going to be some payoff, so some kind of reward for the effort that's been put into this case, and I feel like there's going to be a bit of luck and we're going to get a really good outcome. So we're going to get answers is what we're going to get here. Now, while I don't really feel that this is the sighting was Sebastian, I got masked card or not true face when I first come out, and this one you can't see clearly enough. It's not a really clear and accurate picture enough to see, and it's got a lot of rumors here in this card here, but I'm feeling like more information coming will lead us to Sebastian. So more information for the hard work that's been put in. There'll be reward there. We'll get some more information. It will be a stroke of luck that this happens, and it will lead to a favorable outcome in this case. So they're great cards, really great cards to come around this one to have in getting an outcome for this case. Sighting, people have been saying that he may have been given to family members on Katie's side. Rumors, and this is all alleged, so let's just see what the cards have to say about that. This card says aggressive attack, I am safe now. Safety. So this, it does say I'm safe now, but I sometimes call this for safety reasons around an aggressive attack. That kind of just answers what I just said then. So, and I've never asked that question before. Has Sebastian been given to somebody to keep him safe? Again, we've got the drinking and drugs card there. It's saying a stranger unknown, and but cannot see clearly. Here's the warning card of deception. This is the one I got before. So it says a warning about deception, and don't believe everything that you hear. Okay, the cards that I've just pulled here discarded, left behind, discarded and left behind. Again, it's another snake. A chance was taken. Either related to family or related to a nest change, which means movement around the house. Nest change means somebody leaving the home, somebody coming to the home, because of changes taking place in that home. So this could be one of two things. This could be nest change meaning Sebastian moving out, or this could mean nest change being somebody else moving in, so therefore had to take a chance and roll a dice on making some kind of nest changes and discarding and leaving somebody behind, or discarding somebody. Okay, this is all alleged. It's just card reading. Okay, so putting those two questions together now. If somebody, a situation of a nest change being required and having to discard somebody, being Sebastian, in what way was he discarded? If this is the case of what you're saying, that there had to be nest changes and a decision had to be made, in what way was he discarded? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is like flipping from one situation to another, or some big changes coming that would turn things around. Can also be related to money, being fortunate. Can also be payback. Here I got these three cards that all flipped out together, but they fell out in a funny way, and these three cards say ransom or note. They also say delays with the Hangman, and well funded, so something related to money. Now these are the ones that there was motive behind. These ones I feel were more relevant. Drain or waterway. And innocent. I asked how was he discarded. So there was dark intentions or motives here. A drain or waterway. Innocent child. Temperance is the other card, and that's consumption. I call that one when they're given something, or consumption, but it's also about getting balance, so trying to find some kind of balance to the situation. Okay, let's be even clearer. Purposely disappeared. Purposely discarded, removed from the situation. So this story is really playing out clearly that I can see, and the cards being that nest changes were needed. There was an aggressive attack card that came out. I can't remember the card that was next to it, but that's very important. And then he was seeing purposely being disappeared, purposely moved, purposely discarded even, because of a situation around the nest change. Authoritarian, authority figure, laid down the law. So therefore, this had to be organised, or this was organised by the authority figure. Okay, was Sebastian taken to safety? Was Sebastian taken to safety? Taken out of the picture, to get out of the picture. Transported. Guilty. High Priestess is of either hidden secrets or he's been hidden. A home search, or search the home, around the home, or searching the home. Again, I feel like it's related to the home, the nest change. Could be a home, taken to a home. I'm just being optimistic here. Excellent. Two cards fell on the floor then. Person of interest and marks left behind. So marks left behind on a person of interest. Was he sent away for safe purposes, to keep him safe? No. No, that's my no card. I asked for a very clear answer then, because what they're doing is giving me cards of the situation and what happened, but not clearly answering the question whether he was taken away, purposely removed or discarded. Was that for the reasons of safety, for his safety? And the card came out no. So the person involved. That's my mask, not true face card that came out when I asked the cards. Was that sighting of Sebastian? It said, I'll put it out so you can see it. It says mask, not true face. So not true face. Now we're talking about the relationship here. The couple. What do you want to say about that? All alleged, just card reading, no facts. I had to get away. I had to get away is something that comes out all the time. So feeling like he had to get away, maybe felt like he was in danger. He tried to get away maybe, but then he was put somewhere, either put in a room or put somewhere. But feeling by a Hierophant, which is authority figure. So feeling unsafe, feeling like he just had to get away, but he was put somewhere. He was put somewhere. So thank you for joining me. My name's Trish. Another reading. I was reading for the Veronica and Gillian case, and their bodies have been found. And what happened in that reading was it said, please find me into deep. So the card actually that came up was into deep, and they were found in a 10-foot, I believe, hole is where they were buried, their bodies were put. So, and the reason I'm bringing this up now is because it comes up a lot in Sebastian's reading. The into deep card, it says into deep or water, but I sometimes call it like darkness. I say like it happened during the night because it's a very dark card. But in clear sight, this reading that I did for Veronica and Gillian said that please find me, I'm in deep. So, and they were found in a very deep hole, which has made me think the amount of times that card has come out for Sebastian, maybe he was trying to say I'm in deep. So he could be somewhere deep as well. So I just thought that was really interesting. So I just want to pull a card just on that before I put up the next reading. So Sebastian, energy around the into deep card that keeps coming out. And there's Sebastian. So as you know, I always usually tap into Sebastian first of all, and that's his card that he connects himself to as well. And he's saying, like always, like every time I do a reading on Sebastian, it says I had to get away. And the card of being drugged or poisoned could also be medication or giving the incorrect amount of medication. Doesn't have to mean drugs in like date rape drugs or anything like that. It could just mean that his medication he was on, he was given the incorrect amount, and there could have been issues around that, or he felt very groggy because of his medication even. So this can indicate that. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like street drugs. It can be medication drugs as well. And carried. Okay, these cards do come out all the time for and hidden. So this is hidden clues, but body being hidden. So he was carried somewhere and hidden, and this is what he's saying. So I might just do a little quick reading on him as well before I pull out more than one involved on the bottom of the deck. And you're not going to believe it, I can see that card that I'm talking about. I'm just going to pull these ones. And there it is. There's the card I'm talking about. It says deeply involved or water, but in that last case that I read on, it said please find me deeply involved or water, but they were found in a 10-foot hole. That's where their bodies were found, very deep. So I'm wondering if there's some relevance to that card that keeps coming up for Sebastian as well. Here it says somebody, so something was seen here. Or it could be put somewhere deep for fear of being seen, fear that the body was going to be, and the bottom of the card now is aggressive attack. So let's keep Sebastian's card out here. Okay, and let's pull a couple of cards for Sebastian. Okay, what is it most important that you really need to tell us? So whenever I do a reading, I'll also, and at the bottom of the deck there as I'm stopping is this card again. I'll always try and just connect in, make sure I've got a connection, and then make sure I'm connected to the correct case. And this is the Sebastian Rogers case, so this is where I'm supposed to be at this time. So let's do a little update here and what's going on here. Sebastian, what do you need to say? That's a little weird, isn't it? This card does come out a lot in Sebastian's readings. Okay, I'm just going to ask, does this into deep card mean that your body is put somewhere deep? There's the death card about to flick out there. Body hidden. maybe deep. So that deeply involved or water can mean in deeply in something, but it can also mean in water because it comes out a lot. And I feel it is related to the death, and it is related to where the body is. And that's what he's been trying to say the whole time. Validate this one. More information on this one. Crime of passion can be like a heated moment, like rage even, like okay, put in a room or a place. Okay, so just validating this one here because I didn't quite understand what crime of passion was, but it can be like a moment of rage that occurred in his room, because put in a bit can also be put somewhere, or that occurred in his room, and it can be related to, here we've got drugs, alcohol and blood, and this one come up a lot in that last reading I did with Veronica and Gillian as well. But here I feel like it's not so much blood, it's more about drugs or drugged here on this one. So when I did their reading, this card always meant blood to me, where this one it means more like drugs is what I'm feeling. But either that occurred in the room, or he was put somewhere, maybe drugged and put somewhere.